Hello friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. I have a quick video for you today sharing with you a small haul that I did at Lowe's earlier this week, and I went to the clearance section and I've got some great deals. So stay tuned and I'll show you. Okay, well, let's get started. It's been a while since I've been to the Lowe's clearance section, and I was happy to see that they had, at least in their indoor section, they had some good finds. I did check the outdoor section, and everything, because of the heat here in Phoenix, everything was just not looking well. So inside, let's start with this beauty. I found this anthurium, and it's still blooming. It looks like it may have been put outside at some point while it was there, because some of the leaves, as you can see, are burnt right there, and a couple other ones right here. I'm not going to cut those leaves off because there's just minor damage and it's not enough for me to cut the whole leaf off. Even some of the flowers, this one looked like it may be at the end of its bloom, but some of the other ones are still doing really well. And this anthurium was normally $16, $15.98, and look, I got it for $5 only. I have not had one of these plants before, so this is my first one, and I'm happy to have it because they were always just really too expensive to purchase. So I was pleasantly surprised when I saw it in the clearance section, and it's doing really well. I mean, you can see in there it's got new leaves coming through. The roots look good. I'm gonna wait until repotting this one just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of, here's another one coming in right there, give it a little bit of time to get acclimated to its new home. It was really dry when I brought it home. I watered it as soon as I got home, and it's doing really well now. So I think that's all it really needed, was some good water, and they probably put it in the clearance section because of these damaged leaves, but I will take it home gladly. So that's my anthurium that I got for $5. Next one is this little Dracena here, and it doesn't say exactly what kind of Dracena it is. I think it might be Jen and Craig, I don't know. But it was normally $3, $2.98, and I got it for a mere $1. So for $1, I'm not sure why it was even in the clearance section. The leaves look like they have a little bit of damage, but I don't know if that was enough for them to put it into the clearance section, probably because of this leaf here. But again, this one also was very dry and needed some water desperately. It's growing though, because look at the roots, they're coming out of the bottom. So I will be repotting this one here in the very near future. I think I've got a nice little pot that I can put it in, but this was only $1, so for that I was glad to pick it up and give it some water in a new home, and I think it's going to do well. You know, this plant along with the anthurium are low to moderate indirect light, so I think they were probably exposed to direct sunlight or much higher light than they can handle. So I do have space on my shelving in my living room that I can put these on, and they'll do well in a low to moderate indirect light. So that was the Dracena. Okay, so this last one was probably the sorriest looking little guy. This peace lily here, I'll show you a picture that I took when I brought it home of how sorry it looked. Even my daughter was like, "What are you buying?" And I knew that these plants, these peace lilies, perk right up when they get water, and the soil on this was so dry that I put water in it, and sure enough, by that evening, it was all perked up. It needs some cleaning up. Some of the flowers are ready to be cut off because they are past their blooming time, and a couple of dead leaves there, but look at that, it's got a lot of new leaves also. And this one also I got for $1, and it was $5.98 normally. What a great deal. And I'm thinking that they thought it was dead because it was looking so sorry, but my gosh, all it needed was water. So I got me a nice peace lily for $1, and all it needed was some water. And this one looks like it could stay in this pot for just a little bit longer until I find the perfect pot for it. But I will clean it up here in just a little bit as far as cutting off the dead leaves and the expired blooms on it. And looks like it's got a brand new bloom right there, and it'll enjoy that. So no need to waste energy on that dead foliage. Okay, so for the last thing that I got, I need to go out onto the balcony. So let's head out there. Okay, I'm out here on my balcony, and I purchased this hibiscus. And look at, it's already, this bloomed this morning. Look at that. This hibiscus is called Tequila Sunrise. I can see by the brilliant color of its blooms. And I picked this particular one because look at all the blooms on it that are getting ready to open up. This is going to be blooming for quite a while. This one was not on clearance. I happened to pass this guy on the way out to pay, and I saw it. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. And the color on it, I knew I had to have it. So it was $13.98, so a little more than I wanted to pay for a plant on that day, but I just had to have it. I wanted to put it out here on the balcony because I wanted to bring a little bit more blooming flowers. There is a hummingbird that lives nearby here, and I do have a hummingbird feeder that it comes and takes a drink out of, and I wanted to start putting out more plants that are hummingbird plants that will provide nectar for that type of bird, and I thought this one would be perfect for it. It is still in its nursery pot, and then I'm going to leave it in the nursery pot for a little while. This one was very well watered when I got it. It was heavy when I picked it up, and touching the soil, it was very wet. So they had just watered it. I'm going to leave it in that, and I don't have actually right now a pot I can put it in, so I'll have to look for one. But I think this is going to add just a wonderful color to the balcony and something nice for the hummingbirds too. So that is my haul, my very small haul from Lowe's. A little bit of tropical plants and some great clearance finds too that you can. Lowe's is the best place to look for clearance plants. It's hit and miss, but sometimes you can really find some great deals like I did on this particular trip. Thanks so much, friends. Thank you for all your support and your viewing of this video today. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and I will be back with more plant videos. Have a blessed day, friends.